Jenny Hahn, looking lovely in Oscar de la Renta. Thank you very much. Drop the microphone, Ms. Hahn. I don't think that clip really does it justice, the dynamics between your characters. By the way, can I just say I'm Team Conrad? I'll just say it up front. Definitely.
You are?
Yes, I am. And I didn't even waver. I didn't
Really?
waver. I got
Okay.
very concerned as
All right.
I was watching how it's going to turn out. I'm Team Conrad. But I love the title. I feel, let's see, the summer I turned pretty. I love that title, Jenny. What does it mean?
To me, it means stepping into your own power. I think it's a moment of like coming of age, of growing up, and feeling yourself.
Feeling good about yourself. And Belly certainly does that. And the whole time I'm reading it, I'm thinking, is it loosely based on you or how you felt or what you did?
I think the moments of agony and embarrassment,
Yes.
I can draw from my own life. But I would say that I was thinking about, I think girlhood in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the soundtrack's amazing. So the other thing you don't get from that clip is that it's shot on this beautiful beach in North Carolina, and the soundtrack is incredible. It's got Taylor Swift, it's got Olivia Rodrigo, it's got Cardi B. I gotta imagine the budget for all that was a big-time budget. Like, why was it so important to get the right songs at the right time?
To me, I think that there's always like a song of summer. You think back to a moment and you remember like the song and the feeling. And I wanted people to watch the show and feel nostalgic and have a memory of something and kind of hit into, I think, that pulse point of being young and in love.
Gayle talked about your inspiration. Maybe it's taken from your life, but you also say that Taylor Swift, T. Swift, was she loomed large in your writing process. Tell me about that.
I mean, I've been a fan for years. As I was writing the books, I was listening to her music. I was listening to Fearless. I almost dedicated, the second book to her because, she just has a way, I think, with her storytelling ability, I just tap so quickly into emotions that I need to get to when I'm writing, that it was my biggest wish was to get one of her songs on the show, and because I knew it meant a lot to the fans.
Yeah.
They had been begging me for years, and so that was like the best gift that I could give them.
Yeah,
well, I
definitely
it's true that the music that Taylor Swift writes actually dovetails with your work. In other words, the stories that she tells about young love, about rejection, about fear, are echoed in your writing.
I think that she understands young womanhood in a way, and also love stories. That means a lot to me as well.
I'm fascinated by you, Jenny, because you were told years ago that by publishers that people won't read stories about Asian Americans and about Asian American families. And at first, Belly wasn't an Asian girl, true?
That's true.
When you were told that, did it hurt your feelings? Did you believe it?
I think it didn't even really hurt my feelings because it was just kind of so matter of fact.
Is that why Belly is white in the original novel?
In the original novel, I had tried to sell a book with an Asian main character before this one, and people weren't really interested in it. I think the thing I would hear is like, we already have like a book with an Asian.
We already have one.
We have one.
Yeah.
And so, I thought with Summer I Turned Pretty, it felt like a story that I hoped would have a certain kind of like effervescence to it that people could lock onto. And then after that, I did To All the Boys, and I was able to kind of write my own ticket once I had garnered like trust from an audience that might not have picked up a book with someone that didn't look like them.
No, Jenny said there are going to be some changes around here. I like that. And even on the cover that you have Belly, because you said you don't really see Asian American characters on covers.
Yes, and
Is this a first?
It was, To All the Boys was the first book to hit the bestseller list with an Asian girl on the cover. And even with my first book, it was important to me to put my picture on the back of it, because at first they were like, we don't really need, but it wasn't really done at that time. And I thought, well, I want other young Asian women to see that and think it's possible.
Yeah. What a staggering success to start writing, have the books go to #1, and now to have a big-time series. And season 2's already been approved, right?
Yeah.
You started shooting.
Yeah.
Or production.
I'm about to leave today.
And you delayed for us.
I delayed. I was supposed to go yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's great.
And you're telling your fans, go on TikTok and do what? What do you want them to do?
Go on TikTok, and I don't know, they're making such amazing content about the show that to me it means a lot just as a creator to see all the stuff they make. I think it's beautiful.
Are you Team Conrad or Team?
Oh my gosh, Gayle!
No,
don't get
who
me in
are
trouble.
you? No, tell me.
I'm Team Belly.
You are Team Belly. All right.
Whatever she wants. She should
I'm
have.
Team Belly, too. I got to say.
Are you?
I'm Team Belly too, but I'm also Team Conrad.
Yeah, but to be Team Belly, you got to be on one of the. All right.
And I love the line between the moms too. I love that storyline. Want everything to be all right there. So,
And for the olds out there, it's the same beach where they shot Dawson's Creek.
I know. John says you got to go. But you know what, Jenny? I was just going to watch one episode just to get a feel of it, and then I ended up watching the whole damn thing.
Oh, I'm so honored.
No, it's good. It's really good.
Thank you so much.
And Tony said he's going to watch it.
Yeah, I've actually resisted. It's a long story, but I'm going to watch it with my older kids because I think it'll bring up all kinds of important conversations.
Okay, well,
Yeah, they're
they
young
like it.
They will.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jenny Han. You
you
look
so much.
great.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Love your work.
Cheering you
Thank
on.
you.
Cheering you on.
Okay.
Big sigh, Jenny Han. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I mean, this is the thing. Everybody is Team Conrad, Team Jeremiah. I made it very clear last season I was Team Conrad. I still am Team Conrad, and you take us on quite a roller coaster during season 2. Was that your intention, to just twist us all around?
I mean, Belly is also on that roller coaster, so I just wanted the audience to be on the same ride that Belly is on.
Do you have a preference yourself? I know you know how this turns out, as do I, and I'm sitting here gripping the side of the chair because it's great. It's great what you've done. Do you have a preference yourself?
You know, as the author of the books and creator of the show, I love all the characters and I have empathy for all the characters, and so I think I have to really be in all of their shoes. So I don't pick favorites.
The show's terrific. The books are terrific. It's now almost 15 years ago that they came out. You've been living with these characters for a long time. You still love them? You still like them?
Yeah. And in a way, the show has allowed me to breathe new life into them. And, you know, I love the cast so much, too. And they bring new dimension into the characters. And so it's for me, it's been like the most fun journey.
Yeah. Speaking of, adding new dimension to these characters, is it difficult for someone who put their heart and soul into writing books and then translating that onto the screen?
I think for me, I just try to approach it like I was writing the books in 2023.
Got
what
you.
decisions would I make today? And so, because I have to keep myself interested, I have to keep myself excited to go into the story. It has to be new for me, too.
Yeah.
There's go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to criticize, but I got so irritated with Belly because she kept going back and forth. In the end, I think she probably makes the best decision that she believes for herself. But did you want us to be irritated at times?
You know what?
Thrown off kilter. But listen, Jenny,
Gayle and I talked about this already, so I knew.
Jenny, I intended just to watch 2 episodes just to get a feel for it. And I got so caught up in it, I watched all 8 episodes by the end because I just wanted to know how's it going to turn out, how's it going to turn out. And I was just curious about the ride that you were taking us on.
I think that of all of them, I have the most love in my heart for Belly. I don't play favorites, but Belly is my girl. And I think
She's a great actress, too, by the way.
Isn't she?
Yeah, her first acting
Lola's just
job.
an
Lola
angel.
blows it, yeah.
She's
blows it out of the
wonderful.
water.
And I think that, yes, Belly is messy.
Yes, Belly is
But she's going through it. And I think that, I think that, I have a lot of empathy for young people and what they go through. And just basically, I think we're all coming of age at all times, whatever age you are.
Yes,
And I think that you can look back on decisions that you've made and mistakes.
We're all a little messy.
Right?
I know, and
we all are.
So true. That's so true. I also I think we should point out that you're a boss. You're a boss because you're also showrunner. And you said for you, this is sort of baptism by fire, being showrunner of this show. This is a big deal. Baptism by fire. What did you learn? What was the hardest part for you?
I think going into the unknown, the first season, is scary. I had never done TV before, but that's what made it exciting, the challenge of it. And then I think going into the second season, for me, and I think also for the actors, you come into it and you've been in it for a minute and you have this rhythm and this groove together. And for many of them, it was their first acting job.
Yeah.
They didn't have as much experience either, and so we came into it together, and I think everyone was kind of in their bag.
Learning together. During the break, Nate just said the music is fire. I said
is.
that too. I kept writing down, you've got great Lizzo songs, there's Taylor Swift. You pointed out that you've got a...
That's quite the budget, Gayle.
I know.
Yeah. Song.
So I wonder about the process in terms of getting these songs, because you've got some high-power talent that you can't announce at this particular time. What's your process? Do you look at the words and pick the song goes with the words?
The vibe, the energy.
Yeah, the vibe, yeah.
The era.
The era,
is
you know
so
what?
good.
I think the music is a character on the show.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much
And
so.
I tried to, I think, summer, to me, there's always a song of summer, right? That you look back and you're like, oh, that was the summer I was 16. Or, so summer is so nostalgic that I always wanted the music to have that feeling to it too. Because we've got the moms, we've got something for older people, and we've got something for younger people that's new and fresh. And sometimes in the script writing stage, I know what I want, and sometimes it's like during prep or when we're filming, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know what the song should be. And sometimes it's during post when I'm talking to the music supervisor, and I'm like, do you have any ideas? Like, what's new? What hasn't come out yet?
Yeah.
Somebody that has their ear to the street.
Does it make you want to be 16 again?
I think that 16 is a hard and painful time, but I think that with a show you can kind of relive it for a moment, and that's good.
You're totally right. When I was 16, it was nothing but mowing lawns. But when I watch the show, I'm like, man, I wish I was 16 again.
Yeah, it feels good. Is there going to be a season 3?
I mean, I hope so. I think that
there has to be a season 3.
we can't until the writer's strike is over, and I think
I'm sure you're affected by that.
I hope that the studios will come back to the table and negotiate, and we can get back to work. I think everyone wants to go back to work,
Yeah.
including me.
Yeah.
All right, Jenny Han, looking good. And the tease where we talked about an author who's 58, Jenny Han goes, I'm not 58.
Yeah, I was like,
We weren't
58.
talking about you, Jenny Han, but yeah, we all thought that. Jenny Han, thank you, congratulations. Jenny Han, Linger, I remember that song, and that's Olivia Rodrigo doing it.
No.
The cover.
The cover is Royal Otis.
Royal Otis doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. But you have Olivia Rodrigo, you have Billie Eilish, you have Taylor Swift, you have Harry Styles. I mean, the music on your show is so amazing.
It's almost like a character.
Totally
It's
slaps.
That's right.
almost like a character. So music matters to you, why?
I think that it helps story go to another level because it does feel like you're getting a little bit of an inner look into the character's point of view when you hear the music in a subliminal way.
Do you share the picks, the music that you're going to use in a scene with the cast? Do they know what they're going to be, what we're going to be hearing?
I do, because I think it helps sort of set the mood, and they understand what the vibe is going to be. And sometimes I'll be like, what do you think about this versus this? Like, what do you feel for the character? And then they'll give me their input, too.
Help me understand why this show's so popular, because I'm so caught up in it between Conrad, Jeremiah, but then it's brothers. Then I find myself getting irritated with Belly. Goes back and
Give her
forth.
some grace. She's young.
She's young.
She's young. Yes.
She's young. But people are so captivated by this why, and people have carved out really clear lines about who they like and who they don't like. What was your thinking when you started it, Jenny?
I think that
She's young, yeah.
she's young. They're all young, and they're all flawed human individuals who are figuring out life, and they're at different points in the journey. And I think hopefully people can watch that and feel some sense of connection to seeing people make mistakes.
Very much so,
But then be
yeah.
forgiven and hopefully find grace.
Yeah, I knew the show was a hit when I walked in my daughter Mia's room.
Yes.
I said, what are you doing? She said, I'm watching the show. Summer I Turned Pretty. I said, what's going on? The moment she said, and went to explain because she was going to talk for 7 minutes without taking a breath, I knew it was a hit show. But just like her, there are so many people online that have their own theories. They try to predict what's going on. They're looking for Easter eggs. What are some theories that you have heard? What are some of your favorite things that you have seen online?
I mean, you really can't get anything past anybody. But they're so good at finding things, but they also find things that weren't there.
Right, that's what they're making up.
They're making things up.
A lot. There's a lot. But I feel like people should have their own interpretations of things, and that's all valid.
That's part of the fun of it, though, Jenny.
So
That's
I have
fun.
one. I got one. So first of all, I like that you reference not just through the music that is part of the playlist, which is incredible, but also through these little pop cultural references.
Yes.
Like, for example, this is my theory, Notebook parallels, right? I mean, Conrad on the roof, fix it.
Look,
You're looking at it. I know.
Yeah.
She's like, she's not saying.
But she's also going, wrong.
Okay. I got another one. And it's married to music. The You Never Can Tell. The dancing that you never can tell. Pulp Fiction.
Yes, but that was a real. Yes.
Okay.
That's an homage.
Homage.
Jenny, can we talk about you directing?
There we go.
Okay.
Because bravo to you.
Yes.
You just directed the latest episode that dropped.
Yeah.
Is this a new scratch for you that you
Okay.
want to fulfill? And why are you deciding this is the final season? But first, talk about directing. What that meant to you.
I loved it.
You did a great job.
It just
yes.
felt so easy and natural. And I think I was at an advantage because I had known this cast for the past 4 years. And so I know what they can do. So it was like driving a really fast car around, and you can take those turns and stuff because you know that what they're capable of doing.
And the final season, and by the time it's over, will there be a clear-cut decision?
That's the question.
Because if it doesn't end with a clear-cut decision, I'm going to be very upset.
I would say so.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
tease. That's a tease.
And last thing, will we see these characters again?
I mean, you never know. Like, I would love to, because I love the characters, I love the world, I love the cast.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, well
Bravo,
done, Jenny
Jenny.
Han. Thank you
Bravo.
so much. We
Incredible.
appreciate you for showing up and having fun with us today. New episodes of the third and final season of The Summer I Turned Pretty premiere Wednesdays on Prime Video.